Watch this.
Ladies, I'm not attacking you. I'm telling you, get married. Now, secondly, lastly, again, before the one comes in, thank you, Tibag. For those of you in marriage, why do I not want you? Why do I want you? Thank you so much. Why do I want you to keep your marriage? Ladies, why am I emphasizing on you? Now, a man, I'm almost 50. Although I don't look it so much. I'm almost 50 years. I'm just a year and a half away from 50. Or less than a year and a half away from 50. But there's something you have to understand. Girls of 25 years are still entering my inbox to still say hello. I look 60, yeah? Just no problem. Let's add it 10 to make it 70. I look 70, no problem. Now, girls of 25 years are still in my inbox, telling me, calling me baby. I'm still being called baby. Think about it. Baby. I'm still being called baby. Now, my wife, a boy of 25 who calls my wife a baby, must be checked into a mental health home. A boy of 25 who calls my wife baby has to be checked into a, he's a gold digger. He must be looking for paper. I'm a beautiful baby father of 4. Baby. But my wife now is a fairly used woman of 4. Fairly used mother of 4. Fairly used mother of 4. But I'm a baby. Baby father of 4. Baby father of 4. Yeah? Think about it.
That word fairly used.
Yeah? It doesn't change the truth. The truth has to be said. Now my wife is a fairly used mother of 4. Then the girls are calling.
Let's be ignoring the words and getting the message. That's always the problem.
My friend,
People are
shut up.
ignoring the
How
words
is
and
going
not
to be
getting the
ignoring the words and
message.
getting the
Thank
message?
you, madam.
It's too much. This is why I'm here. Stop listening to the use of words.
They don't
Why
get
are we not
X
going
at
to
all.
listen
Jesus
to the use of
If they
Christ.
words?
listen to X, they will find out that let them remove their emotions. They would not be pained. Let them remove their
Exactly.
emotions.
Because to be
Emotions
honest,
is
there are a lot of
big.
masculine
If
women
I
that
don't
they
know the word is smile for here, they look her. You know why? X. As I see her, they remember my wife.
Baby father of 4. Baby father of 4. Yeah? Think about it.
That word fairly used.
Yeah? It doesn't change the truth. The truth has to be said. Now my wife is a fairly used of 4. Then the girls are calling.
Let's be ignoring the words and getting the message. That's always the problem. People are taking the words and not getting the message.
Thank you, madam.
It's too much. This is why I'm here.
First of all, let's talk about this man's moderator. Look, this ignore the word and take the message is one of the most stupid things I've ever heard on TikTok. I always hear it on people's life. You cannot take a message without paying attention to the words of what the person is saying. So some of you just, are so daft and so low-minded that you just say things without even thinking. How am I supposed to ignore your words, what you're saying to me, and take the message? What message? Where is the message from? The message is coming from the word. Now, see this video, you guys shouldn't be angry. Fairly used mother of 2, Abi fairly used mother of 4. When a man decides to come on social media, a platform of millions of people, to insult himself, to embarrass himself, please, wives, let him embarrass himself. If this man decides to call his wife fairly used, this is what he's telling you all. But before I tell you what he's telling you all, let me ask you one question so we'll be on the same page. Which people own fairly used product and fairly used goods? People who don't have enough money will buy Tukumbo cars, right? People who don't have enough money will buy charity stuff, right? People who are low on cash will buy fairly used clothes. So if this man is coming to social media to tell you that his wife is fairly used, he's simply telling you that he's not working hard enough. He is not working hard enough to take care of the wife that he married and claim he owns. That's why he owns a woman that is fairly used. He's not providing for that family enough. That's why he has the time to sit down hours and hours and hours on TikTok So let's not even blame him, because he's just telling you who he is. He's just telling you who he is. Because a man that will come out on TikTok to have the mind, a man of his age, who is an elder, he said he's almost 50, who is supposed to be passing wisdom and knowledge nuggets to younger generations, coming here to demean and degrade his wife and think he's trying to oppress her. No, you're not trying to oppress the woman. You're just telling us that you're not working hard enough. You are not doing well for yourself. Instead of you to go and use the hours you sit on TikTok, be begging for gifts and be looking for who's going to give you lion of 200 pounds for the whole day, you should have used that hour to go and work and make money so that your wife will not be fairly used. Now, let's discuss some of the things he said. See, this is the things that get me angry. A lot of you will say, I don't look my age. Don't stop deceiving yourself. You look your age. No matter how well you take care of yourself, you might look fresh, you might look well taken care of, but you look your age. Okay? You look your age. That man, even for a man who is in 49, that lives in the US and looking like him, you need to even go and cry in the backyard. Even me that is 40, I will not toast a man like you. Talk less of a girl that is 22. A girl that is 22 that will open her eye to be toasting you is a girl that have not seen life. So please, don't be flattered. Don't be flattered. I am 40. But if you give me a man like you, I'm almost close to your age range. If you give me a man like you, I will not take for free. I will not take you. And if a girl that is 22 is coming to call you baby, is a lower class girl that is looking for somebody to just feed off. So it's vice versa. If a boy is 25 is going after your wife because of papers, then a girl of 22 that's coming after you is just looking for small change, thinking you have money because you live in the US, but they don't know that shishi, 1 naira is not in your pocket. A man that is doing well for himself will not come and sit on TikTok and be shouting, give me lion, give me lion, give me juice, give me this, and be looking for women he will subjugate and oppress. Okay? So, wise up, women. People who own fairly used, my light is off. People who own... So this man was just looking for a way to embarrass himself and thinking he was embarrassing his wife. You're not embarrassing her. You're just telling us that you cannot work enough to feed your wife so she looks her age, or she looks well even as a married woman. Rather, she's looking fairly used to you. I am 40. I have seen younger guys who have hit on me. I no get paper. I no even to get money. Well, I go say they find money. Or maybe they find money, I don't know. So at the end of the day, anybody who hits on you that is too good to be true is too good to be true. And you have to understand that women are of capacity. Men are also of different capacity. A girl of 22 years that has everything going on for her will not come and hit on you. Will not come and call you baby. It is okay, Kudem, that needs small money to maintain body and soul together. Will call you baby. So it's the same thing for you as it's the same thing for your wife. So why are you people killing yourself for this man? This man is just, as far as I'm concerned, just telling us that things are not going well at home and for him. That's why you have the guts, the effrontery to come out online to call a woman who had 4 kids for you that bear your name fairly used goose. He's thinking that he could shatter her confidence, shatter her emotions, and then imagine me sitting at home and seeing my husband on social media calling me fairly used goose. So men, you people are emotionally unstable. No emotional intelligence, no one. You know they for na head. After they go say on a logical for where? You guys, most of you have nothing to do with logic at all, because if you have logic,